Jesus Christ, Cord, get out of my way! Hello everybody and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Mod Showcase with me, Hybrid. We're here to show you another new character. We're going to show you May, who's another modded character. Let's click over here to this thingamajiggy real quick, and let's explain the character. You play as May. As you can see, she is a ghost with additional bullets around her. And we'll get to that mechanic here. We'll just let her sit still so you guys can see the weird shit that she does. Play as May, a ghost with telekinetic powers, a new fully sprited additional custom character. She controls tears using her psychic powers and grudges her enemies to boost her abilities. Blah blah blah. This mod does not add items that allow other characters to use their abilities. There are additional assets that can be used for thumbnails, social media posts, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. Oh, that makes sense. Well, I wish I would have known that, fucking damn it. Her damage is, she has a 0.6 multiplier. That's pretty low. But she gets an additional plus 0.04, so she basically starts really weak but gets a meat upgrade. As you can see, her damage is 2.50. It's very low. She is a lower speeded character. She has a lower speed than most characters than average. She has above average shot speed, and she has 3 black hearts. Her mechanics: almost every tier effect in the game works as May, but some are quite powerful. Any red heart containers May gains are converted to 1.5 black hearts. The amount of tears May controls is based on her tear stat. The speed at which the tears orbit around May is based on her shot speed stat. May forms grudges with her enemies she attacks and enemies that get too close to her. Tears May controls are incorporeal and deal no damage until she attempts to attack. The distance at which May forms grudges with her is based on a multiple of her range stat. Every grudge May maintains increases her damage, and then they fade away slowly over time. Then it goes on to list a few strategies for it, but I'm not interested in reading strategies because I like to play the game my own damn way! And this mod was created by Yatboim. And I'm just going to assume that that's how you pronounce that. Anyway, let's click back into the game here, and let's begin to show you May. Now, you might be noticing when I stand still, the tears slowly go away from her, and that is an actual mechanic of this character, because her tears stay the current distance away from her if you're moving. So if I'm moving, they stay the same range, but if I stay still, they slowly orbit out to room distance. And as you heard in the mod thing itself, she creates grudges that increase her damage. So the more damage she does in a room, the more grudges she creates in a room, the higher her damage will be. So basically, you get benefited from killing a lot of enemies, like in quick succession. We'll take the teleport, sure. She does have some incredible synergies, that's for sure. As you might imagine, yes, there are incredible synergies that we're going to definitely be trying out in the later portion of this video. I know, right? A guy who's actually gonna just, like, show you the shit that she can do, rather than just play a run as her? What kind of asshole would do that kind of stuff? And as you heard in the mod description, her tears do not actually act as orbitals. They don't do damage. They do no damage as orbitals. You actually have to fire them for them to become corporeal and attack. They do become They do become orbitals once you are moving around, though. So if you maintain your movement and walk into enemies, they will deal damage as orbitals. But unless you are actually firing, you can see them become corporeal as I fire them. They slowly fade into existence. Very, very neat mechanic. I absolutely love it. Not only do I love it for that, but I love it because May has some of the coolest, weirdest, strangest synergies that we'll begin to showcase later in the video. We're going to clear this first floor at least before we start, like, creating a super-powered character via mod debug mode. Because I want to show you guys the real crazy shit that May can do. I'm not going to spoil all the weird synergies, like I'm not going to show you guys Brimstone. I know you guys want to see Brimstone, but I'm not going to show you what Brimstone does, because Brimstone it's worth finding it out for yourself. And yes, I've played as May a little bit before. I even played as May, you know, a few months ago, actually. I played as May back when I was doing the Undertale series, and people were like, oh, what mod are you going to be doing next? And then I was like, I don't want to do mods anymore. So So yeah, I've played as May before. I've touched on her a little bit. Not that sounded gross. I've touched on the character a little bit. That also sounds gross. I've played as her a little bit. We'll just say that so it doesn't sound pervy. And I enjoy the character because of the fact that she has some of the weirdest synergies. Alright, so we're going to do something interesting here. We're going to go to our debug mode here real quick, and we're going to give ourselves max tiers immediately. So what we're going to do, and I do mean max tiers, is we're going to give ourselves... Oh, crap. Give Autumn the sad onion. We're going to give ourselves 2 sad onions, bring us up to 5. As you can see, now we have... Oh, Jesus. The game has stopped working! It crashed! Isaac, no! Bad Isaac. Bad Isaac. God damn it. Isaac. Isaac. Continue, god damn it, Isaac. Alright, did we get our sad onion? We didn't get our sad onion yet. Move down. Move down. God, mate, move down! Thank you. Give item sad onion times 2. Awesome. So as you can see, we now have 6 orbiting tiers. Also, we're going to give ourselves Pisces. We're going to give ourselves Mom's perfume. We're going to give ourselves Capricorn. That'll bring us down to a tier stat of 3. Giving us what I believe is 8 tiers.
Bad gas.
So now we have a complete and total torrential storm of tiers. I know there's additional mods for her that add on to the character. So there's like a... I know there's a piercing heart or a piercing tears mod that the creator has made for it. That just guarantee that our tears pierce as well as do spectral stuff. That seems a little powerful, so I'm not going to be implementing that at all. And she also has a red heart mod, which I believe gives her the ability to also have red hearts, which at the same time, it also seems like it ruins kind of the gimmick of the character, so we'll not be using any of those. However, we'll clear another floor here quick before we move on to another wacky synergy, and I'm certain you guys are curious of what synergy I will be going to, what synergy I will be showing off. Some of you are probably well aware of which synergy I want to show off the most, aside from Brimstone, which I'm sure everybody wants to see Brimstone, but trust me, Brimstone is worth the wait. It's worth finding it for yourself. I did find it as May, and it's weird. And I only had 3 tiers at the time because I got a tiers downgrade, but... Unless one of these is Brimstone. It's Gimpy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need to feel it. Alright, we're going to finish our floor. We're going to be on the Catacombs too, and we're going to give ourselves a Cricket's Head. I'm just kidding. We're going to give ourselves a Cricket's Head. So if there was one synergy aside from Brimstone that you would want to see with this, what would it be? I'll give you one guess, and I'll start with the letter. You know it's the motherfucking Tech X. One of the coolest synergies with May. One of the coolest synergies with May is Tech X. Why? Because look, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do a damn thing. It's weird. Just kidding! It's amazing. Tech X, and I might have spoiled it in the thumbnail for the video. If you guys were astute and paying attention, I'm actually using this synergy in the thumbnail. So, for those careful, astute viewers, you might have already known that this was going to be the synergy we'd be going to first. It does do exactly what you think it would do. It surrounds each of your tiers with a Tech X laser that does the Tech X damage. It's insane. The tiers themselves still also do their damage. It's a fantastic synergy, even with only one, not with one, with an average tier stat. And basically, the faster you can clear rooms and clear floors as May, the stronger she gets, because those girls' grudges just keep getting up. The harder she gets grudged, the quicker she becomes incredibly powerful. So we're going to go in here, we're going to take this. We are now incredibly weird. We've got a 8-inch nails. This is actually the first time Strangely enough, this is actually the first time I've seen 8-inch nails in conjunction with her, and it's very cool. We have a bunch of psychic nails around us that are surrounded by electricity. Phone! And then, because the synergy is incredibly... Ooh, shot speed. It means that they go further away from us. Are we quite full-length room yet? No. Okay. World card we'll save for the next floor. And on the next floor, we're going to make this even crazier. How can he make it even crazier? Let's find out. Let's go into this thing. Let's give ourselves... You know what we're going to give ourselves. You know what we're going to give ourselves. And I'll tell you what letter it starts with. Oh! But that's the same letter. It can't be another one of those. Oh, you know what it is. It's Tiny Freaking Planet. Why? Because it's incredibly stupid and I love it. It's one of my favorite synergies with her. I just wasted a teleport charge. It's one of the weirdest synergies with her because they orbit around... my brain can't really comprehend what's happening with it, but I believe they orbit around the center of the tiers themselves. So if I stay still, they orbit around kind of the general area with right where they normally would, but if I'm in motion, they stretch outward and try and orbit around god damn it, the origin point. What the hell's the name of the middle of a triangle or middle of a circle? I know the name of the middle of a circle and I can't remember it now. Is it the origin point? No, it's not the origin point. Fuck, Jesus, what is the name of this thing? What is the middle of a circle called? No. Dude, what is the middle of a circle called? It's called the focus. Why was that so hard for me to remember? Oh my god. Sometimes the brain dies in the best ways. Teleport! So we are completely wacky, and there's only one way to go up from here on the next floor. There's more items to add into this synergy. And I know what you're thinking. It's crazy. This is already crazy enough. What more can you add? Oh, there's plenty more to add. There's plenty more to add. And it's gonna be glorious. Glorious, Estefan! Let's pop this world card. So we can fast track to our boss fight, because we are losing our grudge real quickly. All quick-like, and I don't like losing my grudge, because damage is very important to me. But you see how easily our damage went up there with our grudge going? Like, the grudge increases incrementally the more you do damage quickly. But it drops the more time you go in between killing enemies. So, Cat of Nine Tails is going to help a great deal. I can't take any of this stuff. I could have spawned a Perthrow and re-rolled it, but why would I do that? That's not fun. Alright, what else can we add into this? You guys asked for it. What are we going to add? Give item. I'll tell you what letter it starts with. Can you guess? How about now? How about now? How about now? That's right. That's right. You can't handle the truth, baby. This makes it even weirder. This makes it even weirder because the natural orbitals, now they... No, remember how they naturally don't do damage? I'll show you a trick. Well, this room is not good for it because this room sucks. But I will show you a trick as soon as I possibly can. I should just give myself flight. The orbitals can't naturally do damage? Well, with Godhead they can. Oh, motherfudger, with Godhead they can. I didn't grab the key. That was a mistake. I tried to grab the key, but I can, like... I can make this run my bish right now, baby. I can do whatever I want with this run. And there's more. Oh, come, Penta. Penta, there cannot be more. You cannot possibly be serious. How can you get above where you're at right now? Well, we'll find out on the next floor, won't we? We'll find out on the phone! To your phone! Don't talk back to me! You stop it! You behave. I will lock you up in the closet again. Don't want me to lock you up in the closet again, do you? I didn't think so. Freaking phone, I'm sorry. He just likes to talk back sometimes. He's got this attitude problem that we can't really deal with. And what can we add to this run to make it better? Well, the mark helps, but what else? I'll give you another hint. I'll give you a hint and see if you can guess. It starts with that item. Or it starts with that, letter. Some of you are already onto it. Some of you are onto it. What about now? What about now? Oh my god, it's the sacredest of hearts! And yes, you better believe it makes the technology better, it makes the godhead better, it makes the tears better, it makes life, love, and liberty better. It's the greatest item in existence. And now we have the Sack of Sacks, one of the worst items in existence. There's a such thing as too powerful, as he walks around with a bunch of glowing, massive damage nails. I want to go in there. Sack of Sacks. Give me a sack. Give me a dream. Give me a secret that I'll never see. Sack of Sacks is paid out with the deliciousness. The teleport is paid out with the not so deliciousness. And now I've completely forgotten we had an item room. Doesn't even matter. What's in there? Probably the freaking hourglass. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Let's go through this door. That pit was incredibly tenuous, and it was not easy to pass. The trepidation has settled within my bosom. Mother, I'm terribly sorry. You bet your ass we're gonna take some infestation too. And we're gonna fight the boss rush. You know we will. And you wanna know what? Because I can, let's do one of these majiggies. And let's give item Cricket's fucking head. That's right. You never have seen a run so glorious as this. And this is only the smallest fun example of what May can do. There are lady characters that have one syllable names. It's easy to make a mistake. This is one of my favorite characters, mod characters so far that I'm able to play with in the way that I can, like I'm showcasing right now, and it's one of the biggest reasons she's the top mod. Like, she's the top mod for a reason. Boss rush is over. Got a lot of majiggies laying around on the ground. And you know what? Wait, no. It's 11, right? Yeah. Let's do some fun stuff. Let's do some fun stuff. Oh, there it is. Don't even need to do anything else. Pop it open. Let's fight some Big Daddy Mega Satan. Sega Matin. What up, Mega Satan? How you doing, bud? Are you ready? Are you ready? I can't hear you. I will not move an inch. I refuse to move. You cannot challenge me. And I don't mean me, I mean May. How much more can you take, Mega Satan? You have a spider in your mouth. How disgusting. How do you live with yourself? 50 damage. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this mod showcase of the character May. If you enjoy this character, please consider going over to the mod, the Steam Workshop, and get this mod yourself. You can enjoy having as much fun with me, or as much fun as I just did. And yes, I understand that half of that shit would not happen on a regular run, but the fact that it can, it can. And yes, Brimstone is still a thing. Technology is still a thing. There are so many synergies with this. Eye of Belial Cricket's head is amazing with May. All of these things are so good with May. Parasite with May is phenomenal, as you might imagine. 2020 with May is phenomenal, as you might imagine. Ludo with May, I'll let you guys discover. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the mod showcase for May. If you did, you know what to do down below. My name is Pensa Hybrid. Until the next video, I will catch you later.